2 weeks ago, we helped a dog that was found on the side of the road that had been hit by a car.
2 broken legs.
And we immediately got it to our orthopedic surgeon over in St. Pete to have surgery.
The good news of this whole thing is that his legs work. They work really well, that he was able to dig. We've learned he's a digger, and he dug out of his foster home in the backyard.
Today, we're joined by 2 incredible women, Shannon Medina and Angie Laurio, founders of the Polk County Bully Project, a foster-based rescue in Florida that's given over 5,500 bully breed dogs a second chance at life since 2019.
Hi, I'm Angie.
I'm Shannon.
And we are the Bully
Project. And we have a bone to pick with you.
So today we want to talk about something that happened over the weekend. 2 weeks ago, we helped a dog that was found on the side of the road that had been hit by a car. And we immediately got it to our orthopedic surgeon over in St. Pete to have surgery.
2 broken legs.
So the dog was all pinned back together and precious. Everybody loved the dog and happy we were helping. And
Oscar.
The community jumped in and helped us pay for the surgery. So Oscar went out to foster care.
The interesting thing about Oscar was that he was found on a very busy road by a car dealership and was there, and no one was able to grab him, and we were waiting for, this was actually in Hillsborough County Animal Control to pick him up, and they didn't show up for a while. And so then we showed up kind of about the same time, and they helped him load up us into the car. They made sure that he got vet care, which he did, to the tune of $3,500 for the emergency bill. And then he had his orthopedic surgery. The good news of this whole thing is that his legs work. They work really well, that he was able to dig. We've learned he's a digger, and he dug out of his foster home in the backyard. So thus began this whole journey of how do we find Oscar and where is Oscar?
So we started out the easy way. We got volunteers. We went to the property that he escaped from. We walked around for hours and hours and hours looking every place we could think to look. We drove around. We had all kinds of people driving around looking for this dog. He was actually lost in Mulberry in airspace, where there's a small private airport. So at first, normally we'll hire a drone company, but the drone company said he couldn't fly in airspace.
He was actually, and not only that, the drone pilot that we usually go to was out of town.
So he referred us to a new one. He said, we can't fly drones in airspace.
Yes.
And where there are airports. We persisted, like we do, and he was able to find out that if it was after dark, he could do it. If it was like after airport hours or something, he could do it.
Yeah, after the airport is closed.
30 minutes and $600 later, we found Oscar.
Yeah, so if those of you who aren't familiar with this whole, we had somebody make a comment, $600, and we were like, yeah,
100%
$600. But it is a pretty phenomenal thing. We have some footage that we can share with you guys, videos of what it takes. So they fly in and they have infrared, so they can literally look in a target area and find on the infrared camera the dog, or
they see
the possum,
a shadow or movement,
whatever it is. So they're like, oh, that's a possum. Yep, there's the dog. So he actually was flying the drone around, found the dog, and it comes with a camera. So on some of the footage you'll see, like, the drone is actually tracking the dog, and you can see as the dog runs. So it's a pretty phenomenal thing, and our experience with drones has been pretty much 100% in
100%.
trapping and finding the dog. So
there are a few drone companies that we use and love, and absolutely recommend it. In our opinion, they saved his life. There was no way we could find him. He was in pretty deep brush, and we were concerned that he had re-injured himself, because he was, what, a week post-op maybe?
No, he's about 2 to 3 weeks. He already went to his 2-week follow-up appointment, and everything was looking good. So good that he was
That he took, yeah.
Yeah, so
I thought he would try out his leg.
I mean, there's a fail right there. Like, we're not perfect. Things happen. We appreciate our fosters. We appreciate them opening up our homes.
They were amazing, and they were devastated.
It's just that life where things happen. So, but we were able to get him. He's back. His legs are fine.
He's wearing an air tag now.
He's not going to be in the backyard without a leash, or so that we can try and make sure that he's there. But what we wanted to touch on was another time that we actually used a drone. So there was a male dog, a female dog, and 3 puppies that someone dumped at the fairgrounds. So we went in and we caught the 3 puppies and the mom, Vesta, and we had named the other dog Valor when we pulled him in, but he was an unknown and no one could get him and catch him. So in this instance, we used Trey, and Trey was able to go out, find the dog at the fairgrounds with the drone, track the path of where the dog was running, look at the air to see where the trap should be, so that he could get the scent of the food in the trap, and we placed the trap for him.
And found the dog.
The very next night, we trapped Valor. So for us, we are a leave no dog behind kind of a rescue, and that isn't just mom with her puppies, that's dad. So if we can get dad and save dad, he is going to be a PCBP dog too. So, and he turned out to be the most
fantastic,
amazing dog.
Oh my gosh.
He was a little scared at first, and just kind of shy, and then really flourished. And it's adopted. Vesta's adopted. The 3 puppies are all adopted too. Everyone's in a forever home. So it was a really successful use for us for the drones. Have we used drones before? Before we did that?
No, that was the first time we used one, and we knew moving forward we would always use one, because we've had 2 other instances where dogs have gotten out and you just can't find them. They travel far and quickly, so we will always use a drone company.
Yeah.
Always.
It's expensive, but it's worth it to make sure that the dog is safe, because dogs and cars don't mix. Oscar learned that, but luckily he was still alive, just with some broken bones.
It also prompted us to start using air tags. So when we have a dog that we think is at the slightest risk to be a flight risk, they leave with an air tag. So and we don't, if they're adopted out, they leave with that air tag it's given to them. If they're fostered, it just comes back and forth with them. Because we did find one dog with an air tag, the one that ran away. I can't remember who it was, but anyway.
Yeah, so we've done that.
Him.
But what happened in this instance is we had given all the air tags out. We did not think at that moment that Oscar was a flight risk dog.
We didn't think he could run.
He had 2 broken legs that we just fixed. Wasn't aware, but that just goes to show you that you should put an air tag on every dog, which we're going to do now. There is, you can find our donation link on our website if you want to help and sponsor some air tags for the dogs, because we're trying to put them on every dog, but it is not without cost to do that. And we also like to adopt them out with their air tag, transfer the ownership over, and so at any point, because it's a new home when dogs get adopted, to make sure that that they're safe, and you can find them. So
and when a dog's out in foster care, and they had only been a few days, there's no way Oscar would have found his way back home. He had no idea where he was. He hadn't been there long enough to know to get back home.
And where he was, we would have never found him without the drone.
We would never have
It
found
was
him.
such a dense brush. And the good news is, he didn't run. Yay! He didn't run when he was found.
He was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, so,
help
maybe
has
his legs
come.
were tired, I don't know, but at least he didn't run. And we were able to just get him right away. It wasn't like some of the other dogs where you have to set a trap, and there they are, and you can't get them. So it was a very successful mission. And we are thankful for that technology that just seems, in this last year alone, just this year, has come across as a viable option to help find a dog. So
Right. And now Oscar also has on an air tag. Did we mention that?
Oscar has on an air tag and a harness. which he had
All
on
the
before, it just didn't have the air tag on it. So, but yeah, it's something, Angie in particular, when a dog is lost.
I lose my mind.
That's an understatement. Like, loses her
I can't have it. I will not have
mind.
it. No.
There's nothing else that exists. There's nothing else that we can focus on.
No.
Like, literally, you've got to find that dog. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, out, midnight driving around, walking, looking, obsessed, trying to get the dog back safe, because we have seen horrific tragedy.
It end very badly.
Yeah.
So,
when you don't. And I don't know, is it like that whole, like, the first 48 hours? Like, when somebody goes missing?
Yeah, truly,
Like, like, that's it. We've got to find the dog. It's
like
first
everybody
48.
stop. Nothing's
Yes.
gonna happen until we find this dog. So
You got to do it quickly, because you don't know where they move. And just so everybody knows, cemeteries, we have learned, is a place where dogs will gravitate towards to be found, because it's quiet.
It's quiet. Yeah. Safe. They feel
Maybe
safe.
they're communing with the spirits. We don't know, but they're safe. And cemeteries. We want to thank you all for listening and hanging with us, and appreciating our crazy and supporting the rescue. And if you'd like to help in any way, we have on our website our volunteer application. We have an amazing team. We need more. We need help always. Fosters, they save lives. That is not just a tagline that you read. It is the truth. And that's how we can save as many dogs as we do. And also donations.
If there's a topic anybody would like us to touch on, we'd like to hear that too, because we have a lot to say. But if there's anything in particular that you're curious about or want to know about us or the Bully Project or rescue in general, we're happy to talk about it.
Yeah, and get your volunteer application and come and hang out with us. We can't even explain to you what happens in a day here. It is unreal. People will drive up and look around and go like, wow, it is almost like a Grand Central Station of rescue. But we welcome you to come.
Chaotic.
Yes, come and be a part of the
enjoy chaos.
Save lives with us. Thank you.